rapist.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, oh my God, it's disgusting. I don't rape dogs till they're
How old is that
7.
dog? 4 years old? How dare you?
How do you sleep at night?
I fucked 12-year-old dogs like a goddamn human being.
Yeah, they're on their way out, and that's what they deserve.
God damn it.
So you see him, he's coming slowly towards you on the main stretch.
But
lights on.
I'm like, all right, I'm like, someone called the cops. I remember really thinking like someone called the cops on me.
I would think parade or something.
But there's nothing behind him. Nothing behind him. I'm like, all right.
Okay.
Goes by me. I'm like, that's weird.
Okay.
Because it was, this is why it was weird. It was a Philly cop.
Oh.
Not a Newtown borough cop. It was a Philly.
Yeah.
I live in Newtown. Philly's 40 minutes away. I'm like, why is a Philly cop going 15 miles an hour with his lights on fucking down Sycamore Street?
For the fuck of it.
For the fuck of it.
Probably fun, yeah.
I turn my head back.
Rolling down the street, smoking and sipping on gin and juice. Just bumping it.
Laid back.
What's up, dude? Philadelphia County in the house.
You got that J, son? I'm like, I do.
Sexy ass dog. I will pour that dog out, dude.
All of you dogs. Every cow's that all that dog. So now I turn my head back down the street again, and now I see.
Just so everyone knows, Adam thinks he's part of a simulation walking Pinto.
Yeah.
And this is my way of saying the audio wasn't working for the first bit, but I got it fixed, so we're good to go. Keep going.
Wait, how much do I have to recover on that bit?
I just covered what we're good.
Oh, okay, cool.
Doesn't matter.
So
we're fucked. Doesn't just keep going.
No, we're good. So, I looked back down the block now,
right.
and now I see more lights.
Okay.
Another cop car,
right,
leading what I see now to be a funeral procession. Okay. Now, real quick side note: I've probably gone off on funeral processions before on this show.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it again. Well, fucking gonna do it again. No, here it is.
Just don't yell. Just don't yell.
I won't yell. I can't promise that. Why?
Sure.
Are those allowed? Why?
Right.
Why? What? It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Were you the king of Newtown? Oh, I'm sure you were fucking. Oh, it was Andy who fucking lived in his parents' basement and worked at Home Depot who shot himself. He has like 2 sexual kid charges against his name. I'm like, are we gonna shut down traffic for fucking that guy? What are we doing? Fucking why? Why? So now that's going through my whole brain. I'm like, now my whole town's being slowed down for fucking Andy the pedophile. Probably. I don't know.
God forbid.
Right?
God forbid Newtown came to a screeching halt.
Also,
God, nothing would get
I'm
done.
also walking. This has no bearing on me at all. I'm just
poor rich white neighborhood that for an hour out of the day just got taken down. Adam, you're right.
I know.
I agree with you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for siding with me. So here's where it starts to get weird.
Oh, now okay.
Yes.
Cool.
The first car in the procession is
There's a dead guy. There's a dead guy driving that car.
Yeah, well, it was a hearse. Yes,
right.
It was a hearse. But besides a hearse and the limos, I mean, after that, the first car was
cop.
Yeah, cop, hearse, limo. Okay. Normal.
Yeah, as you do.
All normal.
Yeah.
Giant van that says, like, it was like wrapped in like the wrapping shit that says Lion Tamers of America.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. Is that a foundation? Is that an organization? Is that a union? No, I'm saying no. That could be. It's not normal in everybody's day lexicon. Like, it's not like if I say, hey, the UFC, you go Ultimate Fighting League, Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Sure.
If I go to the NFL, you go, oh, you mean football. If I went, hey, Lion Tamers America.
Do you not know what a lion tamer is?
No, I know what it is, but that can mean anything. Like, is it a union? Is it like a show? Is it like, what is it?
Well, it's Lion Tamers of America.
But is it a foundation? Is it an association? What?
Yeah, I would say that it's a foundation.
It's something that you're not expecting to see.
Okay.
It was really like animated.
No, you're not expecting to see.
Oh, you're expecting to see that?
I have context. Yeah, it's probably a circus performer that died or whatever.
Wait.
Okay, yeah.
So, I'm like, all right.
Sure.
Behind that
shook you as a New York City cop of everything you've seen. He was like, Lion Tamers of America.
It's
weird.
What
the fuck is this shit?
It's weird.
Lion Tamers?
It's weird. It's just a weird thing to see. It's
Sure.
all right, but like again, there's no context.
Yeah.
Behind it, a giant RV, and it had like all of this veterinary stuff wrapped around it.
Okay.
But not
veterinary stuff.
I can't say the word.
No, what do you mean? What veterinary?
This is my point. I don't really know. It was like cartoony vet stuff. It was like about animal health.
Fallen soldiers? What do you mean?
No, it was like animal health.
Okay.
But like there were like cartoon dogs and cats all around it.
Well, that makes sense.
Okay.
But
it wasn't clear what the fuck it was.
Sure.
It just said something veterinary.
Right.
And just all this cartoony shit in this giant RV.
Okay.
Like, all right, well.
Right. Well, that would make sense.
What the fuck does that have to do with the first thing? I'm like, I guess so. Animals.
Lions are
I'm thinking animals, right? I'm like, okay, animals.
lions and animals. All right.
Then the third thing is a decommissioned like army Hummer
Okay.
that someone transitioned into like
It goes by her, him, or what does it go by? This is a transition.
I think
It goes by.
Hummy.
Okay.
I should take out the V.
That makes sense.
You know,
Happy.
and it was wrapped in like snake stuff.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who the fuck is dead? Like, who the fuck was this guy? Or girl? Who is in this fucking coffin?
No.
So now my brain's like, I gotta start looking at these cars. Because because the people who are, because you kind of get a gauge. Like I've been to a lot of dumb Italian funerals, and if you look at all the cars, everybody looks black suit, white shirt, black tie. Everybody has a dumb looking Italian face.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? You kind of
You
look and you go, that's probably an Italian guy died.
Okay. Right.
First car, it's an entire black family. I go, okay, fine. No, it's normal, right?
Is it fine for you? Are you okay with
No,
that?
it's normal.
No, you accept that.
I couldn't gauge. I couldn't gauge.
Jesse, I just want to let you know he accepts that it was an entire black family, and he's okay with that. He didn't make that sound weird at all, so that was fine. It's an entire black family.
Because I'm like, well, they're not an Italian family, so okay, I can't gauge that. I know that. I'm like, all right. Next car, second entire black
Italian
family.
blacks would be Sicilian. But yeah.
That would be Sicilian, correct. The Moors. The second car and then second entire black family. I'm like, okay, so it's probably black. I guess entertainer died.
Right, yeah.
Third car, full of Asians. I was like, okay. Fourth car, full of white people. I was like, this is a weird procession. And now this went. I don't want to say a mile because I'm not good with gauging distance.
Sure.
The car length.
Right.
It kept going though.
Sure.
I mean, like, comically far.
This guy might have been famous. This guy was somebody people liked him.
So now I can't, because in the people in these cars, I can't gauge who the fuck that is now. I'm like, this is just an amalgamation of people. It could be fucking anybody.
What? Okay.
Like, I was curious. Cause,
No.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is just
Sorry, go ahead.
so founded in dumbness. Why do you think? So you think you're going to be able to guess who died based off getting a glimpse of randos who happen to be passing by?
It was a game I was playing in my head to see if I could piece it together. Yeah.
Do you know a lot of circus folk just off the top of your head?
No, I know zero.
You know zero.
Zero.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure you understood that why you would try to be guessing a lion tamer. Clearly, it was probably a lion tamer guy.
But the second two things don't correspond to the lion tamer thing.
Yeah, but they are a part of a zoo that might have existed, right? Of course, animals. You have veterinarians that need to look over the animals who perform at zoos anymore and stuff like that. So, that makes sense. The snake car, obviously snakes, right? There's probably some guy you have to have a snake guy, and of course he has a Hummer converted over.
The car makes sense for that guy. Sure, I'll give you that.
So yeah, okay. But you're just dumbfounded. You're like, I gotta spot these Asians, whites, and blacks. Figure out who died.
Well, again, because I know from Italian funerals, everybody looks the fucking same. Everybody's dressed the same. Like, dumb Italian guy.
You just go to City Hall and check who, because the police we know would have to.
That's. I want to
because the police
City Hall. It's crazy.
No, I don't know what. No.
Well, it was Philly cops.
Well, you could, sure, but you could just, then just go online. I'm sure it's Philadelphia. Then I'm sure you can just.
Is that fun? Or what's more
no,
fun?
It's not. No, you trying to guess based on race is fun, I guess.
That was based on race, based who's in the car. That's happened to be the first four cars.
Sure. Okay.
And that threw me off.
Here's what I'm talking about. Why you're crazy is because you're just like, family full of blacks. I got nothing on that pass. I got nothing. I don't know. I mean, I know black people. I just don't know exactly. Let's go to the next one. All right, Asians. This is plot thickens. Like, what are you hoping to?
Not hoping. So I'm thinking. Well, no, when I saw the first two black films, like, it was a black entertainer or a black zoo guy. So it made sense. But then once I started seeing all the other complete mixed races, I was
probably their families.
Probably.
Maybe.
I don't. But there was so many like mixed the whole way. Like every car was different.
I'm gonna yes and this from now on. Let's just keep going.
You should. So it's just every car was different. Now I'm playing a game in my head. I'm like, was this a famous guy? Was this like a well-respected guy in the community? Was it like just a locally famous guy? Was it a nationally famous guy? Like, why are Philly police leading this charge? Like, where does this come from? Why are we in Newtown now? Like, there's so many questions. Why is the lion tamer the first car and not the snake car the first guy? The Humvee thing was bigger. I don't know. All these things go through my head. Now, finally, this fucking procession comes to an end, and the last cop car is behind it, right?
Right.
They leave. I'm like, that was weird. Now I'm trying to imagine in my head.
Okay.
This is the part where no one's gonna believe me.
Okay.
It's quiet now. I'm like a few yards past that whole line.
Right.
I'm looking behind me. Pinto's just doing his thing. I look back, and then on a moped is a Indian man with like long hair, gold pants, and a polo shirt.
Gotcha.
That doesn't match the pants at all.
Okay.
And he just, as he rides by me, he just really slowly does this. He's wearing a hat, and he just goes.
Right.
And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? It was just a really weird fucking stretch of that road.
Yeah.
I don't know. Very weird. Very fucking weird.
Yeah.
It was a weird, strange. Yeah. It was a weird, strange of events for me.
Yeah.
I felt like something broke around. I'm kidding. I don't really think it was a broken simulation. I'm just saying that was a very weird stretch of things that I couldn't figure out. And then that dude just almost like he knew like I was confused, was like, I'm going to throw you off a little more with a little head nod. And but he even leaned in like from his moped. Like he was like, good day. And I'm like waved. I was like, hey. What the hell is going on? It's fucking weird. It was I know it's a lot of visual, but like it was a very weird visual. The whole thing from A to Z.
Right. Yeah. Circuses are crazy.
It just blew my fucking mind.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. I just did.
It's fine. I have we could piece through that again, I guess. I don't really know. I guess it'd be kind of weird. It'd be super kind of strange. Yeah, when zoo people die. Zoo people? That's probably rude. But yeah, when the zoo,
that's what they probably are.
It's fine. You know, I love geeks and all that stuff over there. You know what I mean? They're such interesting characters, very rich histories. You know, usually just a drunk guy who was paid a bunch of money to rip a live chicken's head off. It's pretty great. You know, pretty badass. But I guess it would be pretty crazy. I don't know why the segregation of it is happening. That's kind of, I guess everyone just kind of fell in line. Like, you know, there's one lone Indian guy on his bicycle.
That guy had nothing to do with that. There's no way. It was no way, dude. I'm telling you, it was enough. There was so much time that passed between that cop car and that guy on the moped. I'm telling you.
What did you say? What do you think? How much time? Half an hour. If you're saying half an hour, it'd be fine. That's what I'm saying.
No, but like at least
baby boy's probably got a little. Yeah, that's fucking nothing. He's got a little sipper when he's at the fucking funeral, dude. He's a little drunk. You know what I mean? He gets on. He's like, I'll get to the plot. We'll get to the plot when I get to the plot. I'm not worried about it. I knew Greg. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I knew Greg. I did the sword trick with him. You know what I mean? He cut off one of my pinkies. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll get there when I get there. It's the kind of thing. I can understand it. I'm like a minute behind the procession. Also, if you're just like somebody like that's exterior, you know, this kind of ancillary, you know, you don't like follow right behind everybody. You can go like a different route, even though it's quicker when you stay on.
Unacceptable. I'm going to think that was a separate guy, separate incident.
I would think that you would have loved it. If the cops are going to be escorting any funeral processions, it should be a fucking parade. It sounds like you witnessed a death parade, which sounds fun.
I mean,
you know,
yeah. Out of all the funeral processions, I've been stuck. I wasn't even stuck in this one. This was just one I was walking next to. Yeah, it was the most fun. Sure. Yeah. It was the most intriguing and the most enticing for my brain for my creativity to start kicking up.
I thought your schizophrenia was going to kick in when you were just like, yeah, and you're not going to believe me this part, but that's when Pinto looked up and was like, that shit was crazy, right? Like,
are we starting a rumor on schizophrenic?
Well, no, okay.
Just kidding.
You didn't hear what I said. That's fine.
Your schizophrenia kicks in.
No, I was saying if you were going to admit to us, like it would be that would be the moment you were just like,
sorry,
that's fine, it's okay, you don't listen well. So I'm in a good mood. I'm on the third day, no smoky smoke.
I can tell.
Oh,
you're
that's
a cunt.
what it is.
Well, I'm mad at you as well, but that's a different. We'll talk after. I just like to set him at unease.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. That's
I thought you were just.
I'm just fucking kidding. Calm down.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
I know I did. No, I do have to talk to you. But
what? No. This will bother me.
It's gonna be so great.
Shut it. Kill it. Kill the live stream.
Yeah. No, that's pretty crazy. I mean, I thought you were gonna be like, you weren't gonna believe me because like the dog started talking, or just like, or then you looked at someone and you were just like crazy, right? And they were like, what? Like, I'm like, what? Come on, did you see that shit? Like, what, are you kidding me? What did you mean? What did you see? I'm like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. You saw that. You know what I mean? Like, I could be like, yeah, that would be fucked up. I've definitely done it. Yesterday, I even had two bits of weirdness where I just stopped talking like this. I was just in the middle. I just stopped and just saw a guy coming in. He was in. It looked like he had like I don't even know how to describe it. Oh, you had a puffy, like the puffy jacket you would have on, like a winter puffy jacket, you know, no hood or anything like that. But then it was all shiny. It was all, you know what I mean? It was like it was like a reflective material that you see with like garish girls would wear out. Like, but it was just, and then he had clearly just going to get pizza, and he did. But like, come walking in, I just wanted to picture him going out on the town because he had slippers on. He was like slippers, fucking some throwaway pants, and then the shiniest jacket I've ever seen. And he was just kind of like, where the fuck? Oh, I guess this is this place. And I was like, yo, dude, one, you don't know where you're going when you order from, and two, what the fuck are you wearing, dude?
Yeah.
All the jackets you came out with, you're just like, I'm just going to pick up food, babe. I'll be right back. Let me make sure people know. You know what I mean? So it's like, come on, what are you doing? Yeah. But
Never seen a flex in real life, Neil?
No, that's a flex. I was just about to start ripping into him. Just like, geez, turn down that jacket, but just like fucking with him or something like that. Just because a lot of people don't even, they're so sheepish. They're just like, oh, what? You're just talking to me? I'm just like, throw it. Yeah. And then I always love it when you just get to see some weirdness of like, we saw a couple just when we were sitting in the corner, just like standing facing a wall. Which is eerie. I mean, it's basically it's right out of Blair Witch. We just saw a couple, and then the guy kind of started to pull on her like that. She must have been hammered, I imagine, but it was just like, and I was waiting. I was like, I did again, stopped again. I was like, shh, shh. They're just stopping people just because I was waiting for them to turn around. You know what I mean? And just be like, you wait for that. Just be like, oh my God, reality's it's breaking. It's breaking. You know what I mean? Like,
you got in a moped drives by. You're like, the simulation's breaking.
Yeah, but that didn't happen, unfortunately. I'm always waiting for that sweet, but it didn't happen. Those two were probably just fucking dumb and like just macked out of their minds. Yeah, I bounced last night. How was the rest of the night? How was the rest of the night at 2 Street?
Oh, I bounced too.
Oh, you bounced too? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you went up. I didn't go. I just bounced.
Oh, okay.
Which is
Gotcha.
fine. I didn't care.
Yeah, it
was pretty packed.
It was packed.
A lot of folks. And I was like, ooh, all right, I'm gonna stay for a little bit.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna go. But it was good.
Yeah, it was fun.
Well, actually, it wasn't. There was like 4 or 5 good bombs. There was some. Good,
I mean,
we were fighting the room.
One of them.
There was some good fighting. I don't know what. I kind of couldn't get the vibe. I got there later, obviously. After
I think everyone was just off of like what happened.
Yeah, what happened? Everyone was like, yeah, I don't want to get into that shit. But yeah. So it was just weird vibes. It was fun. It's always fun when just like you can't save a room sometimes, especially it's all comics in there. I don't think there was anybody who wasn't a comic. So it's just like somebody goes up, just blow, just blowing it, and all the TVs are still on again. It doesn't matter how much I complain about it. So I was just like, yeah, I'm good. This is fine. This is fine for what it was. I was like, I'm not gonna get anything constructive out of this. It was okay. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I won't actually. I've been kind of. I was like, I'm not. I'm literally sitting in the back and be like, I don't want to perform here. I kind of don't. It's not even nothing to do with those guys because they know. I was like, until they turn the TVs off, I think I'm out.
That's.
I don't think I really. Argument. They are. It's literally like comic 2 TVs. So it's
crazy.
It just doesn't work. It's a good time when it's a good time. So I'm fine with it. And it's again, I mean, people would hear that, and then of course comments like, "Oh man, shut up!" Like it's gonna be. And that's how they sound to me. Just like we all make our own decisions.
That's because you're tall, and there's body.
And it's just like, well, if you find we can just make it work. But I'm like, no, we won't. I'm looking around at people. If nothing, we're observant. If you haven't looked around that place, or at least a lot of people I know are just glazed over anyway until it's their time to go up, or a couple people before, I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do here. Like, I mean, it's fine. Like, you go up and just like crowd work and maybe try to work in a bit through that. But like, unless you're not doing that, it's kind of like, which I could have went, but I was like, also everyone's going to sippy.
Yeah.
So eventually it's going to be like crowd work ain't even going to save you. You gotta be fighting that fucking, but it's whatever. I'll probably want to go back, but like not often. Like not often. I mean, like I'm not excited to go if I go like next week. Again, it took me a couple. I think like the last time and then this time.
The TV thing is a valid argument because you're right.
It doesn't make any sense.
People get distracted. It's crazy.
I mean, like to be fair, I look at watch it. History.
Of course.
I'm sorry.
I do too.
Yeah.
Because
but I'll listen. But I'm still listening to them.
I know,
no, I agree. It's if you're listening to them, you're just listening to them, and you're not taking in the whole fucking.
Dude, the worst is like, especially when it's like heavy in the middle of sports season and there's fucking TVs on. I'm just like, I'm just watching football. I'm watching whatever's not happening on stage.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, yeah, shut this off. It's like, it's not my fault, really. It's your fault. Shut it off.
I have no self-control.
It's fucking crazy. No one does. We're like playing with it. It's impossible.
It's a 50-inch TV.
There's like
a fucking big ass TV.
There's like 2 to 50 to 60-inch televisions. Like literally last night I was standing there just watching like a comic, and then from the back 2 giant televisions, and just in case anyone from the front isn't like they're too close, there's one in the back corner. So it's just kind of like, all right,
the TV is bigger
ridiculous.
than the bartender.
Yeah. Because May's bartender.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
But I just, again, nothing against them. I'm pretty sure that they like can't turn them off because I know they know.
I think it's. I think
it just bums me out.
Yeah.
It just bums me
Also,
out.
because they do a good job.
They're fighting against it all the time. It's not even their fault. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but let's be honest too. Like a room of all comics is fucking
already a problem.
It's already the worst.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Like it's gonna be what it is. But then to add on top of that, like every distraction, alcohol,
you're right,
talking to each other, on top of that,
drugs,
wall-to-wall television.
Yeah,
that's expected. But for those kids, like it just becomes like I'm kind of like, this is basically all of us standing around. Every once in a while, maybe we all are paying attention. But again, like it just goes against our form. Like it just goes against like what we want to do.
And it sounds douchey when we say that. But,
I know.
It does. But there's no other way to say it. Because I've tried to dance around ways of being like, it's art. But sometimes, like in certain situations, you're like, listen, it is an art. I know it's fucking lame, but like I know, but like you gotta. Well, some things just gotta be.
People go like, "Art." She's like, "Yes, we are
right." It's
like,
douchey.
I don't even mean that. I just mean like you're in an attention ball. Like you walk into that room, and literally it's just like we're in just like roller ball or something. Like literally just like a wall of televisions all encirculating, and they're like someone with a mic is talking. Like it just becomes comics listening to albums. Like on, you know what I mean, listening to comedy as if you're listening to it on Spotify while watching television. It's just, I just don't know. And again, it's not like I'm just going to I guess the owner doesn't want to turn them off. I'm sure they've, figured all that out. I just don't know how to like get it when shit's bad and stuff's like in a bad mood and things like that. Or it just goes against what we're trying to do. I don't even mean art. I just mean like it goes against the very concept of like, anyone talking in a room for attention to anybody, anything like that. If you're talking in a room, like imagine if you were at like a fucking Planned Parenthood and they were doing a fucking a joint thing where they're just like, we're talking to all the things. And then just for no reason, there's a football game on in the back. Like that would be fucking horrendous.
The doctor's like, yeah, so the fetus and I fucking.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
We're gonna kill like 50 or 60 fetuses this week or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember. I had money on that game. You know what I mean? And I'm weighing up, but I just mean add it to anything. It would be strange.
Yeah.
And it just happens to be a tight room, and I feel like and it was weird, from the night before and stuff like that with whatever drama. Again, I wasn't there. I'm not gonna speak on it, but it's just again it was weird. But it's just I sat there, I was like, I don't know how this is.
Well, it was non-comic drama, really. That was like it just happened to involve a comic. What happened? So it's also like
whatever. I know,
right.
But it's just like who cares?
Right. So I'm saying like it's also like I'm definitely not because to go into your thing like let's not talk about that shit. But there's just a weird. Let's just say. For people listening, because everybody's not a fucking Philly person.
Sure, whatever. There was a fight at a mic.
There was a fight at a mic.
It wasn't between two comics.
It wasn't even between two comics. It's just a weird atmosphere in Philly the last 2 fucking days.
So the next day, people
everyone.
Right, that was just a background
here's my
filler.
2 cents.
Right, that's it.
So everyone has to do that, and then they go into their material, and then because we're all in the same, you know what I mean? Like we're all in the same bubble. You know what I mean? So we're not even like, So that's what made that a little weird.
Timeouts. But anyway,
dude, fucking Philly comedy beefs are fucking stupid.
Sure.
But there's, I was so more drama today. I was like, whatever. Like, just other shit. Popping up. I was like, what are we doing? Like, no one's gonna do anything. Just shut up. Or just stop. Like, it's fine.
Yeah,
I do want to address why did you stop smoking again?
Well, I don't know. Well, I'm vaping or whatever. Like, I would stop vaping. Again, it's just something you got to control, I think.
Okay, well, you seem on edge.
It takes, day three is typically but I'm like chewing nicotine gum and stuff like that, but like the sensation of it, so it puts me on edge.
Are you chill gummies?
No, well, But for sleepy time medicines, of course. But no, I just have like Lucy. Lucy's the name of the gum, not the elephant in Jersey.
I wouldn't know there's an elephant in Jersey named Lucy.
You want to know Lucy in Jersey?
No, we're not trash from Jersey.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, you've never gone up inside Lucy then, because I have. Went up inside her multiple times.
She remembers.
Margate, New Jersey. There's an elephant that a weirdo made, and you can walk up her leg and get up inside her.
Oh, it's a fake.
No, yeah, there's a real elephant they keep in New Jersey, and you walk up her leg.
No, I thought that you were joking about that part, but
You think an elephant could survive in New Jersey?
Well, no, it didn't survive in Wisconsin. They had to push that shit into a lake, so
Exactly.
I guess not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess not. Yeah, I guess cold weather is
It
good
would have
for
been
elephants.
stolen and sold for meth or something. Yeah.
Meth elephant.
Meth elephant's the way to go.
That's what. If you really want to fuck a neighborhood up, you fucking give an elephant meth and let it go.
Yeah, they're hard to move, but if you have enough meth heads, they'll figure out a way. It's pretty helpful.
They can move anything. Yeah, they are like nature, like human beings, like ants.
Yeah, they're kind of like meth. Most you get like 50 or 60 meth people. That there's basically a colony of ants.
They can move a city.
Yeah, they could do it.
You can,
Absolutely.
you can
You
move
just see it. You see a building lift up and just like scurrying little legs left. And it's like, oh shit.
I mean,
look at that. They connected. Oh, they're like crossing a fucking bridge. Look at that. Oh, the one's getting over. Oh, he fell. Okay.
I mean, all the copper will be stolen for money to buy meth, but you know that building will be moved.
Well, I imagine that they're continuously smoking meth in order to keep the hive mind working. You know what I mean? God forbid. If someone just if one of them stops or something like that, then just the ant just kind of like just goes off to the side and then dies, and you're just like, yeah, that one didn't make it.
I like how meth heads are like ants and heroin addicts are like zombies. Two very different.
yeah, definitely. A zombie horde would be correct.
Yeah. Slow moving, just a very slow, methodical moving zombie horde, and just a very quick moving ant.
Yeah.
So off the nicotine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or vape, I should say.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's
that
like
fine tells me it's not fine.
It's not fun. No, his snippiness.
It's fine.
I can also be mad if I feel like it. But if I feel like
I'll smite thee.
No, Neil's a very wears his anger on his sleeve guy. You immediately know if he's in a bad mood or not immediately, and you're like, why is Papa Neil upset?
Yeah, sure.
And you have to try to piece together why.
I watched
you can ask him.
I watched John Mulaney's last thing. Oh, right, Kid Gorgeous, right? Yeah.
Right, Kid
I think
Gorgeous.
it was the last one he put out before, right?
I think.
Whatever, who cares? He did like cocaine, and that makes sense now. If you watch that, you're just like, oh yeah, he uses like cocaine references like every couple of minutes. Like you notice it. He pops 50, like there's 15, there's like 15 or 16 references.
I guess you're right.
Of like cocaine, all like it's pretty. You're like, oh yeah. This makes sense.
That's funny. It's funny. Like when I first heard about it, I was like, I had to like think about it for like a couple more minutes, and I was like, okay, yeah, it does make sense. It does make sense.
Well, it's not like he's a fucking lethargic dude.
Sure.
Yeah, he knows how to pace himself. That's why, but
he's high energy.
Yeah, he's still high energy, but he knows how to pace himself.
It's not like he's Mitch Hedberg, which again, heroin, the opposite. He's a lot. But I mean, even before he went to rehab and when he stopped, before he talked about like he used to drink heavily, right?
No, yeah.
But if you notice in the thing, like when he talks about college and all that kind of stuff, like he conveniently always leaves out doing coke.
Yes.
He always talks around it. He talks like he did ecstasy, he did this and that. Although underneath that, all his references are coke. And there's a point in the special where he does a line of something, and I was like, I wonder if he. Like he looks like he knows how to do that really well. Now, mind you, it's just like Monday morning quarterbacking where you're just like, I get to infer all this stuff. It's just like, I wonder. It's like the JFK, like it's a Zapruder film. You just get to go like, it's the guy with the fucking umbrella. Holy shit! Like, dude, he had a coke problem the whole time.
The Babushka lady. Who's the lady? Who's the Russian lady? Interesting.
Yeah, it was weird. It's nothing, but I love that special so much. That's such a good one.
But he definitely does. Yeah.
I mean, he's it doesn't take anything away. I was thinking about it doesn't take it away from. I hate when people like
ads.
Well, obviously, it definitely adds. But it was I think I was thinking about like if we ever like a comic in memoriam. If you're gonna do like a comic or like all the famous people I like, a comic like in memoriam, like after an award ceremony for comics and stuff like that, you would always put their drug of choice. I think, like, because we all like again, you just you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, dude. I mean,
like
think
Doug
about
Stanhope, everything,
like
you know what I mean?
all of the stuff. Think about just the personal comics we know.
Sure.
Now, name one of them.
Well, I'm seeing like I'm making a Tony Hawk skater. Like I'm seeing this. You know what I mean?
Create a character.
Yeah. Definitely like creating.
Think of all the comics you personally know.
Yeah.
Philly, New York comics, Jersey, all of them. All the spectrum, right? Now, tell me one that doesn't partake in something. Something. Just something. Like booze, weed, coke, something.
I don't know any straight edge. There's a straight. What? Gene Meyer now? Gene Meyer, but at once he was Gene Meyer.
Corey Castle?
Corey Castle, maybe. I think Corey Castle's had. I think he does beer.
Wait, is he straight edge now?
No, I don't think so. I think he drinks a beer.
You're right. I think
he throws a beer down now.
Who the fuck?
I think it's just Gene Meyer. But I mean now because of sobriety.
Oh, Gene, you nerd.
So he's in New York now doing thrash. No, not thrash. Whatever, fucking. And I think he's probably doing comedy again too.
Probably.
But like staying clean, buddy. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. But I know it was bad before.
Yeah. All right, but
I think him. That's about it. That's the only straight edge comedy.
But he came from being right.
No, I don't know. That doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't exist.
Right. Yeah.
And then as far as straight edge guys, again, like Gene. Okay, we named one. So I don't know.
We named one.
Well, yeah, fucking.
No, that's it, man. Don't leave dead air.
I know, but again, this is actually nuts to think of. Like,
no, it's fine. I mean, I mean, like an in memoriam where you would have like their drug of choice. I would assume that they meant like they had a little bit of a little above the regular consumption. Like I'm sure Jerry Seinfeld has beer. Like it's not he doesn't care. He doesn't have a problem with beer. You know what I mean? Like or whatever. I'm talking like they've done some bits on it. Like you know what I mean? Like Jim Gaffigan, Hot Pockets. Like it would be his. I guess.
Right.
But I think he probably drinks. But like I don't know. But it's but for all ours, I just love the idea of if we do. If there ever is like in memoriams for comics, like you have to do like the drug of choice, and we should have fun with it, and it should be fucking stupid.
Yeah,
like none of the serious. Oh, we've lost one of the.
What do you think it should like? Should it be like should it be on the tombstone or something, or like you go and visit and you give them that truck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So like you mean on the epitaph itself, just like died of fucking ecstasy, died of
no, it says died favorite drug.
Right, yeah. Not like in a
or not even like in a favorite
cautionary.
Yeah, not a cautionary thing. It was just like
kind of like a little leaguers, like when they were like, hey, what's your favorite baseball player? Like they're a cheater, like that.
When I meant create a character, I've just been
okay, all right,
it'd just be boom, then underneath like short form, best joke, and then underneath drug of choice, like that's
right, like dark humor, 6 foot, 200. Cocaine. Favorite comic like Tom Segura.
and it should be fueled by
fueled by fucking whiskey. Dealers.
Absolutely. I think that's the best way to go. I don't know. Have you been? What have you been up to? Anything going on over in your other than the craziness?
No, just kind of keeping busy with just the dog shit, and honestly, just fucking. I've been just guessing on a bunch of podcasts the last week.
I got you.
And just trying to keep busy, spread the word to this fucking podcast.
This fucking massage parlor murders, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
I don't know anything about it.
No, I know nothing about. I just heard.
They caught the butthole.
Yeah,
they caught the asshole.
It's always like, he looks like he does that. You know what I'm saying? Always.
I think what happens today. Here's what I wonder. I would wonder just what like the day he's gonna do it, like whoever he is gonna do it. If he looks in the mirror and goes like, just once, it just made me like, oh, fuck, I am gonna do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like I look like it dawns on him. Like,
right.
Ah, shit.
Like the dude puts the glasses on. He's like, oh, yep, pedophile.
Yeah,
totally. Yep, got it.
Wait, so what happened? I have no idea.
I don't.
So they're indicting him. Basically, it's like 30.
So hold on.
Oh, sorry. They caught a guy. They caught him. They caught they're fairly certain.
He killed
8 people. 7.
Why don't I talk since I know more than you? And you.
No, I know, but I'm trying to figure out what.
What do you mean? Let me tell you.
The beginning. All right.
The beginning.
Okay.
Get stock and gold. Don't get gold. Get stock and gold.
Go ahead.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
So I believe, and again, I know even minimal, but at least the broad strokes of it, like he basically. I think he walked into a couple of things in one day. I think he did this all in one day.
Okay.
And it's like 13 people that he killed, all of them out of massage parlors. Massage parlors like Japanese, and they all happen to also be like Asian descent. Not massage parlors, but they were like spas and like shit like that, whatever. Now they think that he might have had a little bit of a sex work addict, like he might have been they don't want to say that, and that makes sense. But like he might have received some hand jobs or something from there, maybe, or he's a complete delirious asshole who just puts that on them and goes like, this place probably is giving out handies. I got to stop it. God doesn't, you know,
That's
tell
what
them
I
to
just
do
heard. That's the last thing I heard. Also, it was 7 people, not 13. I think he.
Oh, 7?
Yeah,
oh,
it was
well,
less
that's
than
good
that.
to hear,
Yeah,
then.
yeah. But yeah. At first it was like racist, and then it was like no.
7 people, probably 13 different places. He probably came up and started shooting or something.
Places,
I don't know why. 3
places,
I don't know why I got
8 people. I think 7 dead,
yeah.
1 in the hospital.
Okay.
Brutal.
I just saw the store.
Yeah.
So I assumed he killed, like, just shot people.
And think about like the going in with that. And again, now you're walking into a place that the first thing people are going to ask you is like, "So massage?" Like literally, like, "We love you," like, you know what I mean?
Right,
and you're just like fucking how brutal.
Opposite of this experience. So at first I thought it was racial because there's a bunch of Asian places, and then they were like, "No, we think the dude's either a creep
addict
or he's a super Puritan, like raised in like a super religious."
Yeah,
and he thought it was evil. They're not
could be having a Gary Ridgway issue here.
Yeah.
The Green
Either
River
way,
kind of like,
not good.
Yeah, seriously.
Not a
missionary,
great scenario.
missionary kind of killing guy.
But yeah, no, you look at him, you're like, he has like the chin beard, like the chin, not the chin beard. No, he has like the.
Are we talking? We're talking.
Serge Tankian, the Serge Tankian
Yeah.
type of the dude from Anthrax.
Yeah, Anthrax. That's what I was trying to. Yeah.
Right, thank you.
Anthrax,
yeah, that he kind of has that, but he's still creepier. Like he has no chin.
Yeah.
But he has a chin beard with no chin.
He's got the
One of those
Egyptian,
dudes, you know?
he's got the long Egyptian pharaoh.
Yeah.
He's got the,
yeah.
He's got the Imhotep.
Like a ginger, which by the way, they have no soul, so you know.
Very true. Yeah.
He did feel voice.
He's a bird.
Oh, we're at plug time.
Plug. Thanks.
You just.
I'm like, I thought you guys.
I didn't know we were in plugs. Usually we say we're in plugs.
No,
and then-
I'm asking you guys if we can go to plugs because I haven't gone to plugs, but we can go to plugs.
Hey, Jesse P, tell us. I hate this podcast. Tell us your plugs.
All right, you can find me on Instagram at
I'm unfollowing you from everything.
you can find me on Instagram, Jesse Pedraza Show, and on TikTok, Jesse Pedraza Show. I don't post anything. Go ahead.
Awesome. Super. Hey, this is you. Both of you are the worst self-promoters I've ever met in comedy. You guys might be the worst. You guys like, hey, don't follow me on stuff.
dare you.
Don't come out to shows. Don't even look up what I do. Don't do any of it. Don't pretend I exist. Wild. You guys can follow me at Adam Nutter on Twitter and Instagram, and Adam Nutter Comedy on Facebook and TikTok. I try to post stuff. I try to let you guys follow me. I'm on a lot of other podcasts. Also, check out my podcast to do with that fucking idiot to my left, Jesse Pedraza, Slapstick Sports on this very network.
Oh, that's right. I'm on that.
Garbage Opinions podcast I do. That's we're recording tomorrow, and then of course my new one that's dropping out next week, The Porcupine. First guest will be Larry Sharp, and super fun. Shows, we have some shows in the works coming up, but no dates as of yet, except for 418. I think we're doing that, right? Or 48, Neil, we're doing
April 8th.
Yeah.
You can check us out at Nazim's Mediterranean, just doing some, probably just new stuff. I'm doing new stuff. Just doing new stuff, hanging out. I'm going to be hosting. Go check that out.
Yeah.
There'll be tickets out soon, and just check it out on our Instagram and stuff. You can check out. You got any more?
No, there's no dates.
Cool.
All you.
IamNeilWood.com. Go there. This Saturday, I'll just be over chilling standby over at the Crick. Comedy on the Crick. You can go to Eventbrite, Comedy on the Crick. Check that out. We're doing standby, just hanging out, doing that stuff. Might get up on stage. Let's see, April 8th, as we've said, of course, and then April 24th. I believe, is it the 24th? That is, I think it might be April. Sorry, everybody. April's tough. April 24th. Yes, I will be in Jim Thorpe with an Eddie Gallagher show.
Nice.
I'll be hosting that at Jim Thorpe at Penn's Peak.
Is that the redo?
Yeah, I mean, I never.
Right.
Yeah, I was like before everything was about to go down. I think I had already, but it's probably a different venue. I think it's a different venue than before.
You're Jim
so
Thorpe.
whatever.
The last one you could know because I did.
remember the last one.
I know exactly. I did the one right. I did the week before you were supposed to do it.
Right.
I was gonna come hang out with you guys, and then the second shutdown hit. You were gonna be at Willow Grove.
Oh, okay.
And now you're gonna be at like a nice 2-hour ride.
Yeah.
Actually, probably more than that for you.
Yeah, a little bit.
So you can remember things from a year ago.
Yeah, don't look too much into it.
Yeah, because I remember that very vividly because we talked about it like ad nauseum because he got pissed. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good trip,
you
dude.
can check out everything on this network. Go to drop10.com. Check that out. It's always good to go there and check out all the podcasts on the network. But if you want to check out this podcast, that just means go to drop10.com and find Cult of Us. You'll see all the stuff on there. Some sweet merch in our Cult of Us store. Of course, if you want to just follow the pod on all the social medias and all that kind of cool stuff. Of course, if you would like to go to Patreon and get some more extra stuff that the Cult has, baby, go to patreon.com/Cult of Us. Again, all the info's there on the page. And just $1 will get you started with some new, some video content, some extra content there. Immediately going with already some good stuff for our road trips and things we've done on the road. And then $3 will get you into some movies and UFC fights, and you're going to see all that stuff. And we do those. We got one coming up, I think, on the 27th of this month, 28th of the month. For March, you're going to check, that, and just, get onto Discord. You can talk with us, and we watch movies together and UFC matches, and we kind of go through that. It's pretty great. If you're new and you don't know, Adam used to fight and do martial arts and things like that. So it's kind of cool. We bring on other comics, and just a kind of cool community to be a part of. So get onto that. It's only $3. And then for your $5, if you like tattoos, the $5 tattoo tier is for you. All right, it's super great. It's one of the best things I think I've ever heard of. All right, $5 every other month. You put that into the pot. All right, sorry, $5 every month. Every other month, we're gonna pick out a name. All right, that person is the winner. They get a tattoo for $10, possibly $20. Like, again, it's gonna pay. It's gonna pay off. All right. So and you can go to Annie Gabrielle. All her information is right on the actual $5 tier. So at Curls Junior Tattoos on Instagram, check her out. Again, all the information's there. But if you want to check out her artwork, she's won awards at conventions and all kinds of great stuff. So you can check out I Stand For. She's done a lot of Adam's work as well. But it's a great tier to be a part of, and you get everything else as well. So you get cool tattoos, and we're talking big, full color, softball size tattoos. Anna Gabrielle is spectacular. She's very nice, and she'll soon have a podcast on this network as well, because she's super interesting. All right, people, take us out of plugs. Yay. Guy murdered a bunch of Asian people. It's fucked, man. I'm great at transitions. I gotta fucking I gotta start drinking cappuccino. You gotta poop? Yeah, man. Gotta go poop? I can handle the rest of this. No. I'll just do it. Yeah. But Jesse yells at me for drinking cappuccinos because he says it's fancy or whatever the fuck. But he's right. I got a large, and it's like fucking. It was half empty. It was like half. But like, it's dumb. But I got a large. You think, hey, put some more in there. Like, help me out. What? No, you're getting foam. Yeah, it was. I know, but because of the large, put a little more fucking cap in there. You mean? I also don't really know what cappuccino is. I think it's espresso and coffee. I don't really know. I always get confused with the ordering because that's the latte and cappuccino is the same thing, but just different orders, right? Yeah, but there's no coffee. The cappuccino is just the espresso. Yeah. At the bottom. Yeah. What's the difference between a fucking latte? What's the difference between all of them? I told you. It's fine. It's okay. Just breathe. Would you like to pull up a visual for him? Because I will tell him it's very easy. Now, I don't know what a macchiato is because I've never had. Good I think question. It's just flavor. What's a macchiato? Not a good question. It's a dumb question. But no, the cappuccino and latte is they're mixing the milk together. It's not just foam. So they're actually taking the steamed milk and putting it in. That's a latte. That's what I drink. So espresso, that goes in. Then they take the steamed milk and put that on in. The milk and everything. Now what you've got there is espresso, and I believe, just like basically mostly foam and a little bit of the cream. Like they steam the cream, but they keep steaming it. Creates a lot of foam, and then, but they put that in first. They put in the cream and the foam thing first. And then what happens is when you put the espresso, because it's heavier, it goes down to the bottom. So then you just have all the sweet foam, a little bit of cream, it's going to get into that a little bit. But so some people like that experience. I don't know. It's kind of like, excuse the possible tangled, one-to-one comparison here for my family. But I think it's a lot like enjoying anal sex and then eating a butt out. A latte is like just having anal sex. You know what I mean? You're everything's kind of mixed together. It's kind of standoffish, a little like that, Yeah. Right. Yeah. There you go. But why do they taste very different? Latte, cappuccino, macchiato. Why do they taste very different? Because they're different, technically. But not really. Well, the order in which things are, done. How do you think food and things work? I don't know how anything works, dude. Do you think it would taste the same for your beloved Hot Pocket? Oh, are we doing this again? I don't
I'll
know.
throw your goddamn face.
Listen, if you're gonna burn acid me like in Iraq or something like that, I'm gonna be very upset with you.
You need to
very cool.
You need to fucking get a sponsorship by Pizza Rolls. This is the only way.
Oh, pizza rolls. Right.
Totino's. I do.
You're not gonna do it. They're a giant corporation. They don't care about us. But if you were, do you think it would taste exactly the same if it was a Totino's like pizza roll folded inside out? Do you think it would taste exactly the same?
Well, that's hold on,
right?
Hold on though.
What?
That's not a latte cappuccino comparison.
Well, no, but I mean, no. What do do you mean?
If you look at that, hold on.
Yes, it is.
Jesse pulled up
It's
that.
just a different order of
If
things.
Jesse pulled up the description again. If you look at the cappuccino and cafe latte, it's literally the same order of stuff, except one's a little less than the other one. That's the only difference. One's a little less foam.
Yeah, but
Right?
I'm moving off this. I don't want to. It's crazy. This is absurd.
But it's milk and espresso, essentially. One's more steamed, one's steamed, and one's a little more
foam is what we're
roughed it up.
talking
Yeah, but
Right.
the foam is the
But what is
you're getting-
foam?
you're
Really, in the taste difference,
Oh
I mean.
my God.
No. I mean, the taste difference between the steamed milk and the non-steamed milk, with the foam and the steamed milk, how much could taste difference
talks
possibly
about
be?
it's about concentration because you're getting more pure espresso.
Okay, that's the answer I was looking for. Jesse, you fucking cunt.
Well, what is okay? I forgot. See, every once in a while I forget that, Adam. I mean, just
Yeah,
comprehension.
you got to
is-
do that. Yeah,
I gotta walk you there.
Yeah, you gotta walk me there.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's like having a horse that you have to push its head down into the water. You know what I mean? Like you can't lead a horse to water, but you're like, no, I got to take him to water and then push his head into it. Wait for him to kind of stop breathing for a little bit, and then go, oh, water, thank you. Wow.
At this point, this is actually your guys' fault, really.
Oh, there we
Really?
go.
This is your guys' fault. You
there
should
we
know
go.
better. You should know. I
That's
can
a
only
typical
tell.
play.
Yeah, I can only make you guys know I'm dumb so much until you guys gotta like fucking be like, hey, come on, here you go.
You know, we get worried because you have a beard. You're a grown adult with tattoos. It's scary sometimes.
Full of cartoons.
Yeah, no. I'm waiting for you to just pour the coffee. Like, what time is it? You know what I mean? Just getting, it's good. Just getting, you don't wear a watch, but it's fine.
No. I mean, I've done that with my phone. I've gone grab my phone in my pocket with the cup and like just hit
Wait,
my
how do
coffee
I?
cup.
What? How
I
do I
hit my
get
cup. Yeah, I'm fucking stupid.
It's okay.
Oh,
That's
interesting.
okay.
Yeah,
It's gonna be.
I'm dumb.
It's okay. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna get each
Dude,
other.
I got a text today being like,
You're dumb.
he's
That's
like,
a tough text.
kind of. It was like, yo, what's up, 90s cartoon arm?
Oh, what?
Because I have a
Yeah,
sleeve.
no,
it's
I
like,
got
yeah, it's not something.
Who texted you?
Did that hurt
Another
you?
comic. No, but it's like, it's just a weird thing for a 34-year-old to be like, yeah, I have a tattoos of a 90. I'm not a real adult.
What are you supposed to get? What do you think? What do you think if you have like the Rock's tattoos? You're more of a badass. Well, yeah, that's great.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
You should have went with the Rock's tattoos,
I mean,
Just mimic his
that has to
tattoos.
work out.
dude. Rock's tattoos on his like our floppy titties, like just our disappointed titty bodies.
Oh,
That's so true.
It's like they're really down here. That means we just have saggy tits. We have
Yeah,
no
yeah.
muscle tone.
That'd be.
Do you see that dude's cheat meals? They look so
cheat? Oh, his cheat meals? No.
So he'll post like he'll by the way, that dude works out at 2 a.m.
Rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is like, what are you
Dwayne.
doing? What did he sleep?
He sleeps in between 2 a.m. and another time, I think.
I don't think because all of his fucking he's always like all of his Instagram posts
Well,
are like
shooting shit.
it's
that's
4
why.
a.m. It's 2, but that's 2 a.m. It's like, but did you sleep for an hour? Like, what did you do in that hour? It's like his days, but he's posting all day
He's
about
like
his.
me. I mean, I would have that schedule if I didn't have I mean, he has responsibilities to the fact, but he's also making millions of dollars every moment. So it's the thing of just like if I didn't have like if I could just be like, hey, I can do whatever I want when I feel like it with the amount of money I have. Yeah, that's actually what I eat. Like no joke. That's
That's
not a
cheat meals,
That's a
dude.
lot.
Yeah.
Neil, you don't eat that much.
No, not that much.
Okay.
I would be able to go back. Yeah. Like I could probably crush
That first plate.
that first plate and probably half
Really?
of the thing top. I crush
that's a lot of
sushi.
sushi.
I get done $40 of sushi, and I'm like, I could eat more.
I love sushi. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, I regret it every moment. It's not great that I have this
guy's
obsession.
All right, there's
Over-
sushi. Okay, I guess there's more than
Oh
sushi.
God, stop
Oh,
showing me.
I love. Oh, he does
I
these
have to
peanut
after
butter.
this. All I had was
Oh,
yogurt
man.
for
Okay,
dinner.
So he is okay. So
Dude,
he's
you
just a sushi
know what
fan.
he does post a lot?
There we go.
He
Look at-
posts these peanut butter like coconut like caramel pancakes.
Is this
with-
what our podcast has become?
yes,
This is upsetting.
it's so good.
Yeah.
It looks so good. But
Oh.
he's so
Well,
but,
wouldn't
I
wanna
mean,
do that.
he-
how does he bounce back from that?
he's taking steroids, right?
No, I mean, I imagine he's taking. Well, he doesn't.
Yeah, he works
need
for
to.
Hollywood. He doesn't need.
doesn't-
to
I don't get no. This is
He's
no.
probably just taking like human growth hormone,
Has to.
like slow amount of that, right? Which is legal or whatever, and you can just take it.
I don't
and
give a
then-
fuck.
pancakes with sushi. What the
Well,
fuck?
he just needs to burn because.
But he's working out for 3 hours and he's killing like 40,000 calories. He's probably
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm confused about. Like, if this is the thing, I think about this sometimes, and it is what stops people from getting into like they see that and they're just like, I kind of don't want to do that. Like, you know what I mean? You're just like, do I have to do that? Are we like assuming like is this pleasurable for him? You know what I mean? Like a certain point, like I gotta crush 10 pancakes and then eat a fucking full tray, a party tray of sushi, or I'm not happy about
What's
it.
his cheat meal? I mean, to be fair.
No, I know
like,
those are cheese meals, but I'm just still like just 10 dry pancakes.
No,
he
slathers them.
Okay.
Oh, he slathers them.
You're ruining my bit.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's just like I get you. All right, so these are his cheat meals, and those are, I guess, fun.
But my point is, you're probably right about the other 6 days of the week,
food.
right? Because the other 6 days of the week is probably like just like dry chicken and like boar. But how do you fucking just eat that constantly?
Oh well, that's easy. I can do that.
Really? You don't get bored of it?
Well, no, the problem is it's outward. It's always outward people that fuck me up. That's what happens. Like as soon as I get into a relationship, I'll be like fucking doing exactly what I saw like weightlifters and stuff do. I'm not trying to get ridiculous. I would definitely say I would just be like a 5x5 program and be it. But as soon as a relationship or like something comes into it, and then they're just like, you don't want to have like a pizza? I'll be like, oh, I really want a pizza. I could crush a whole pizza myself and have to buy you a pizza right now. And I know that I wasn't doing cheat days right, but even my cheat days, I'd be like, I could edge out a little bit. If I don't do as much as that, I could fucking, I'm losing this. But then that quickly like stopped. Like that was like when I was going to the military and then like when I was in college and stuff like that. And then by then it was, and then you meet a love and you guys got to have a night. Last night I ate, basically technically a bag of jalapeno kettle chips.
Nice.
No, it wasn't good. I hated every moment of it.
Yeah, no, it's awful. I was really chips.
And I was mad at it today, so I worked out a little bit. It was good, but I didn't get to run. But it's the thing of just fuck. Why did I do that? As soon as I wake up, that's the first words out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But you actually work out. I just don't do anything about it.
No. Yeah, you're like Jack Skeleton covered in.
Yeah, I weigh myself. Oh, so I think I'm going to Chicago with Steph in June for like a few days.
Really, I'm surprised.
Yeah, and like right as she's done with school and work, and like I'm in that. Even though I am, of course, not fat, I just don't want to work out and get toned, as you know. So I'm doing that game I play in my head where I weigh myself. I was 163, and I was like, well, how far is 160? So now I start to go like, well, I just want to eat today because let's see if I can do it. Yeah. So I'm like lightheaded because like I'm doing that.
Yeah. That's I love it, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking super dangerous.
No, it's good.
It's not dangerous.
How do you think it's dangerous?
To not eat for two.
Gandhi was like
2 days.
It, dude. Gandhi was like fucking 14-year-old girls and like.
I know, but I'm already really
not supporting that. I'm saying that like he was.
I know I can eat myself, but I'm just saying.
I mean.
What? You haven't eaten in 2 days?
No, yeah, I haven't, but Jesse could not eat for 2 weeks.
Yeah, you're right. No, it's great.
Technically, he would have to crush water, and you'd have to eat something like. Well, you could technically go 7 days.
Probably go 7
You probably
days.
could easily
Which
do
is like a lot. Like I think the longest I've ever heard was a guy who did 9 days without eating.
Oh, there was that guy who was straight obese, and he actually did a year without food, and the doctor just gave him like water and stuff. It was actually it was incredible.
That's the way to go.
But that's like one time, and that was an extreme case. Like probably the average is probably like what, like a little over a week. And then you just fucking die. Yeah. But that case, I know like Rogan talked about it, like a few. This is like old, but it's just this guy was
so
like
that's how
severely overweight. This guy was like, and his doctor was like, hey,
and that's the current Jared Leto. That's how he became himself.
Yes,
that makes sense now.
Well, he cheated. He used a little cayenne pepper.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
well, you know what I mean. What are you gonna do with his kind of body? I would. You know what I mean? Want to spice him up a bit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, not as handsome as Jake Gyllenhaal. If I had to pick,
Jared, let go. Oh my God, let it go.
No,
stop. Don't do more. Don't do more. We should do less. That has been, I think, the call. I think we have to end it here because we got to go into Patreon.
I have another podcast to do 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so we gotta go now. Holy fuck. We gotta go jump on the Patreon really fast, and then we'll talk some more stuff. And then we're out of here. I have been Neil Wood. That has been Adam Nutter. And, of course, your phone's on the ground,
Peace,
dum-dum. And Jesse Pedraza. See you later. Bye.
See you.
This has been a Drop Tent Media production.